Now, this is a continuation of PSA 03, the relapse syndrome. We're at stage 6. Now, based on the explanation that I was given, what do you think comes next? Depression. Okay? It involves irregular eating habits, lack of motivation, and sleeping habits. They change. Daily structure changes. With this, you can see more depression and less control in one's life. Next you have is behavioral loss of control. Life becomes chaotic and surprisingly a rejection of help, even though they know they need it. Persons begin to act out impulsively by way of habit. Okay? In stage 8, a person has recognition of loss of control. People recognize the loss of control, but they panic because of how deep down the hole they have really gone. Okay, now they try to regulate deviant behavior and justify and rationalize inappropriate behaviors or insane ideas, if you will, all the while digging the hole a little bit deeper, losing more themselves, losing self-confidence, and strengthening the pattern that they have. Now, stage 9 is option reduction. There's no approach to recovery tactics. Loneliness, depression, frustration, tension, anger, all of these emotions are here at this point in time, and I want to go back to that in just a second. The symptoms will result in one of 3 options, basically, in a person's life. First is relapse. Second is insanity. And third is suicide. Now, I would like to say that in that particular case, I'll be very careful in what I say. But in regards to insanity, I knew of a man who worked a very good paying job and had a lot of things going for him. But based on going through these different stages that he had going on, he drank something he shouldn't have drank. Let's say it was Pine Sol. And that is a form of insanity because there is no good to come from that, but yet he did it. Now, he's healthier now and he's better now, but he had to go to this extreme to be able to get help. And we don't want that to take place in anybody's life, all right? Because our job is to help save lives. And last, of course, is acute relapse episode. If suicide or insanity does not transpire, then relapse would ultimately create a feeling of normalcy. Relapse would. Or a way to cope with these life issues. You see? And then there we have it. So, to sum it up, relapse syndrome, there are 10 stages. First stage is a return of denial. Second stage is avoidance and defensive behavior. Third stage is crisis building. Fourth stage, immobilization. Fifth stage, confusion and overreaction. The sixth stage is depression. Seventh stage is behavioral loss of control. Stage 8 is recognition of loss of control. Stage 9 is option reduction. Stage 10 is acute relapse. If you have any questions or concerns about the stages a person might be at, or better yet, interventions to these stages where they're at, please post a comment and or send me an email at jamesp@blackbread.net with the subject as PSA 03, the relapse syndrome. And at least this way, what I could probably do is send you some correspondence and attachments as to what the solutions were. I wish we had more time. I would have even gone into that. But again, I just wanted to let people know the illness, the symptoms of their illness, in the event that you have people around you who are going through these symptoms. You can really identify with them, and if it gets to that point where you can notice based on their behavior that they are exhibiting these behaviors, please seek professional help. Well, with that being said, this is James Pursley, founder of Blackbread Enterprises, thanking you for listening. Our next PSA that we're going to have is the relapse prevention plan. Now, this plan is to assist individuals, or actually it shows people how to go about planning to prevent a relapse. In the event you are having these symptoms, these are some of the steps that you can do to stabilize yourself. So it is PSA 04, the Relapse Prevention Plan. Thanks again. This is James Person.